We're taking a fresh look at XLM price action along with people in the market that are popping or dropping. Also going to share with you a crypto insider giving us the secret to success, and I hope everyone's listening. Price action of XLM at the end, along with the original intro of this video, which you'll see why it didn't make the cut. Sorry about that. We got storms coming through and the doggies need company. Andrew Butcher says, between all your videos, Klaus, I try to keep up with the crypto news, surfing other streamers' videos, but all the important shit is told right here on your channel. You are all any of us needs. Wish you did a dozen of these days. Thank you, Andrew. This video is a shout out to you. And also, I cannot read this one out loud because it is way naughty, but I will zoom in. I will read BZ's while you can read this one. BZ says, that's how they box us out of profit, exchange malfunctions. Talking about Coinbase. Yeah, I mean, infrastructure, like, failing during high volume. And this is even like crazy high volume because there's not that much money on the table, right? Not like what we saw compared to 2021 time, and they're still having problems with volume. Bitcoin sitting at 60,505. Klaus, why does your heat map look so messed up? Because this is the heat map for the last month. Bitcoin is up 43%, ETH up 46%, Sol up only 18%, XRP up 8.7%, ICP sideways for the month. There's some very interesting separation in the market. Look at Monero down. Why? Delisting from Binance, KYCAML. They're like, look, we want to stay cool in the backyard. XLM in the last month, we're going to talk about price-wise here at the end, up 5.2%. That's good. Optimism's down. All right. Aptos up big. Aptos, look at that, up 20% in the last month. So there's some players out there making some moves. And I bring this heat map to show everyone at the beginning of the video what's popping and what's dropping. I play it fair in this sandbox. I show you what's hot and what's not, and I also show you different points of view. All right, so the Coinbase glitches were like people had trouble trading, their account balances were zero, so they couldn't purchase anything, sell anything. I mean, how is it that we're past, like, Taurus? Because remember, this happened during Taurus too. A whole bunch of exchanges couldn't handle the news. Oh my God. We've seen BTC approaching 60,000, and you're telling me that you're not like, look, we need to make sure like our servers can handle it. We need to make sure that our infrastructure can handle it. You're servicing a community, and again, you fail at an opportune time for people to make juicy action. Either they want to buy and keep pumping the thing more, or they want to sell and they want to line their pockets with green, which is what you see on the screen. 43% BTC in the last month. That is how much BTC is up. That is crazy. So Coinbase down, they obviously haven't learned. And what happens when a company doesn't learn? Customers leave. I'm going to go to this story here because I think this is something that I guess sums up what a lot of the problems in crypto is. And this was really cool. And this comes from the Sandbox founder. Okay, so big crypto player out here. Crypto gaming didn't deliver fast enough on token utility. This from the Sandbox founder. Let me read you the quote. Players have lost patience and have looked the other way, he said. Only a few projects with actual gameplay and actual utility will and have endured the bear market, Borget added, further noting that the current wave of Web3 games that are allowing players to access core gameplay from the jump rather than from attracting players from token. He says, once they've been hooked for the gameplay itself, it's not about the tokenomics. And I agree with that. And what's interesting is if you don't create something for the customer that the customer wants, that works when the customer wants it to work, Coinbase, that's not you. Come on now. Remember when Uphold just went functified with the Taurus action and people were like, dude, I couldn't even sell. Like, and that window was so narrow. And then the window you saw earlier today with XRP peaking was very narrow as well. Very, very narrow. So you've got industry leaders out there saying, you know what? Gamers have lost patience. That have with games that have deployed token incentives without actual utility. Hodlers out there are losing patience, and they're diversifying their big bags. They're taking their big bags and chopping it up. You're seeing that quite often. PayPay I personally think is just another way to gamble, and it's a way to hide gambling. It's like going to the casino, okay? You go there and you're like, look, gonna play the roulette wheel. So you put some money on it and you do a little spinny spin spin. Thing is, some days you're up, some days you're down. The thing is, do you leave when you're up? Not all the time, right? Kind of same thing with PayPay, right? When you're playing the memes, right? You're playing the moves, the market flows. You gonna be able to time it? You gonna be able to walk out of that casino while in the green? Or are you gonna be up thinking, man, I'm gonna be able to get up even more, and then you walk out in the red? Wanted to bring this up. This was in 2018. Yes, I like to go back in time. Why? Because I love giving people a perspective. This is from Cryptosphere. This is on Twitter. I've got my Twitter stuff linked down below. And by the way, there's a very, very important tweet that I've got linked at the top of all my videos. I've been doing it now for like the last week. I suggest you check it out because it is not the bestest of news. If you've missed the first train, XLM is leaving the station in 5 minutes, guys. In 5 minutes. This post was January 4th of 2018. Me being the host with the most, I found the price just to kind of put some perspective in here. And the high for that day, the candlestick was 79 cents. A low of 57.8. My guy, I hope that when you got on that train, you hopped off and took profits because, oh my gosh, the XLM train had trouble reaching the 12.5 station. Now, I like this because XLM is still up over the month, and I think that's good, right? That's the positive. That's for people out there that are like, bro, you only bring up negative news? No, here's a dose of good news. XLM is up for the month. The poopy part, though, is when I zoom out and I'm, oh, crap. Oh, crap. We had trouble at this 12.5, and look, same thing, you saw it right here, too. Check it out. Check it out. That near-term resistance for XLM has been there since January 10th. So you're seeing some good in terms of short-term. Hey, if you're playing it for the month, or hey, if you're playing it since the bottom of February, we like that. But when you zoom out, you're like, okay. There's some opportunities, though. You could play some of these for 15, 20%. Is it super juicy? I mean, is it worth the risk versus reward? Well, that's up to you. Like I said earlier, it's kind of like gambling. Can you time the market tops and bottoms? Oh, you didn't think the news would go this deep, did you? You thought I would, what, buy you dinner first before I went this deep? Oh, this is where we wine you, dine you, and 69 you. We bring the news whether it's good or bad, and we bring the learning whether it's good or bad. So you have to ask yourself if you're able to play those moves and you're able to time those moves. My guy in 2018 was looking at juicy profits. 79 cents, 57 cents is a low. Oh my gosh, what would you give for 57 cent XLM? That's 5xing, and you're like, bro, that doesn't happen in crypto. It does. It does, but the money is funneled to a few plays. Not everyone is up crazy. Look at Monero, problems there, right? With the Binance delisting. Look at Beam. Beam down as well, 5.7% in the last month. So yes, you've had some that are pumping and popping. HBAR up 54%. VeChain up 74%. Shout out to the VeChain holders out there. But if you don't start building products that people want to use, and if you don't start building products that can keep up with peak volumes, you may end up with price action that does not look so good. And when you zoom out, you realize, oh crap, that's not good. All right, let's get some of that juicy, late-hitting news. We're going to talk about PayPay rocking things and how I feel about PayPay. It will shock you. XLM price action, yes. Interesting when we start looking at the charts because I have a prediction for you. Did it come true? We're going to share. Also, why people are leaving crypto. And I'm not talking about speculation and puppies that want to mess up my intro. Come on. Stop your licking. Oh, dude, careful. Vader, you're not that small anymore. Buddy, you're so big. You're so big. I know, but you're so big though. Look at you. All right, come on, careful with my glasses. You are very careful, sweetie. You are. You're so big. You want to get down so I could do this? Come on. Great. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hey, let's get out. Come on, go. I got a video to do. Come on, go.